So a patient comes in with a broken tooth, a front tooth, and they ask, how long is it going to be until I actually get a tooth over there? It's a very common scenario we see nowadays. So the way I would answer this question is that, well, it depends. If our doctor is able to take the tooth out and put an immediate dental implant in, and we may even be able to put a temporary crown on that immediate implant, then you can, in some cases, get a replacement temporary tooth the same day as getting your tooth pulled. Now, there are a couple of things that are going to determine whether that's possible. One is what the bone quality is. If the bone is very good and there's no infection and we're able to get in a strong implant, then yeah, we might be able to actually put a temporary crown on there. However, if we give you a temporary crown, it is simply for cosmetic purposes. You cannot function on it, because if you start eating or chewing or biting on that tooth that has the temporary crown on it, there will be too much forces on that implant and the implant won't heal. And then we're going to eventually have to take that implant out. So it's very important to let the patient know, read them the riot act, that you absolutely cannot eat anything on that temporary tooth where the dental implant is. Because if they do, the implant will fail. Now, what are some of the ways that patients can temporarily replace a tooth? Well, the general dentist can make a flipper. And a flipper is just a little removable device that the patient puts into their mouth, and it replaces a front tooth or a side tooth or any tooth in their mouth. We can go ahead and take the root of the tooth that was broken out, place the dental implant in, and then during the 4 months of healing, the patient wears a flipper, and they're able to function with that flipper without having a missing tooth. So those are the two main ways of replacing teeth as quickly as possible for someone who's broken a tooth. Now, obviously, if someone tells you they've broken a tooth, especially over the phone, you want to sound empathetic. I'm sorry that you broke a tooth. That's really horrible. Let me see how quickly we can kind of get this fixed for you. So that's something you want to convey to the patient, because not many of us have broken teeth, but if you do break a front tooth, it's a pretty traumatic experience.